Hi there, YouTube, and welcome to another video here at FXGK Millionaire. On today's video, we just gonna talk about how you guys can draw your trend lines correctly. I got a lot of messages from a lot of people, and you as well, to ask me how to draw your trend lines correctly. So don't worry, I got you guys. I got you. So let's jump straight into this video. I want you guys to watch this video till the very end. There's going to be a lot of valuable information. So before we get started, guys, if you're new to my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button if you want to see future content. So first, what I would love to do always before I start marking off trend lines or anything, guys, is to see what my daily time frame is basically telling me. Even if it's a year ago, it's 10 years ago, I know that doesn't matter, but it will basically help your brain to create a bigger picture of how you can view the market. So what we could have seen right here is that previously price basically create this reason right here. Let me just mark it right here, and we can see we create this highest high point right here. So we can see price condition is basically moving to the side. Right now we know price is on our daily time frame. In a bigger time frame perspective, we moving to the side, and we have a potential to come back into this previous key levels on the volatility 7 zones right here. Here we can see we have a gap. Current price market, we can see we have a gap as well. So now we can build up our confluence like, okay, this is basically what the price is telling me right now. Price is moving to the side, we're creating gaps, and there's a high probability right now that we can change direction or we can continue in the predictable direction. But let's look for our current trend lines now on our daily time frame. So let me just zoom in. So here you guys could see I have the first trend line mark off right here, right now. Right? This is my first trend line. Let me just mark it right. Let me just can mark it like this as well. Right? And before I continue, one key aspect, guys, is that to draw a trend line and to make sure a trend line is valid is to know that you have two touches. You must have two touches to confirm a trend line. So I will draw more key levels right now. Can see this area right here and this current reason right here. So now, guys, you guys could see that I basically draw out all of my two major trend lines on this pair. Price respected, here we gapped it, their price retested, confirm this trend line, their price come down, confirm this trend line, and there you guys can see price gapped it here and then continue to the upside. Right, so now once I have these two trend lines on my daily time frame, I will scale down to my 4-hour time frame. And remember, guys, I'm only drawing my trend lines on my daily, my 4-hour, and on my 1-hour time frame, and sometimes on my 5 minutes, just to apply my 5 minute strategy. But the daily trend lines is basically the most important in the 4-hour and 1 hour. Right, that's the most important trend lines. So now we on our 4-hour time frame. I will basically now look for more trend lines. I can see this area are correlating with, just make it right, correlating with this zone right here. Right, we have our first touch and we have our second touch right there. So now we'll look for more trend lines, potential trend lines. Don't clutter your charts. Right, I can see this zone. Let's see if we draw it through. Yeah, let's give it a try. Right, always look for potential trend lines right here. Right, we should mark this trend line. As you can see, we have this two that's basically starting to create and move a bit higher. Right, you can see here previously price respected as resistance, price close above with this impulsive move. Their price is currently trading now at this trend line. So now we just have to see if this trend line will hold to take price either further to the upside. Right, so we got our 4-hour trend lines covered. We only have this and this one, and this other two is my daily trend lines. Right, so the best I would love to do, guys, is to draw two trend lines. We can also draw this trend line on a 4-hour time frame, but for me it will be just necessary to draw this trend line out to this zone right here, as you guys could see. There's also a potential trend line that you guys can draw, because why we have two touches, one touch and a second touch. Here we can see price respect it and then continue to the upside. So I'm going to keep that trend line there, but for me it's just unnecessary, right? So let's take a look at our 1 hour time frame. With our 1 hour time frame, we will most likely wrap it up, because right, this is our final place where we will place trend lines, right? So if we just look at more examples, we can see we have this movement, drag it down to, just fix it right here, to this area, right? We have our first touch and there we have our second touch just right here, right? We have a confirmed trend line. So let's look for more. I'm only looking for two trend lines on each time frame. Keep that in mind, right? Just okay, what's going on here? Just fix it. Okay, here we can see we have another 1 hour trend line as well, right? Reason we have two touches, as you guys can see previously. Price run up, spike into it, run up. We didn't get a spike into it, right? Because right, we are currently trading now at this 4 hour trend line. So now guys, what I most likely would love to do is for wait for price to show me the most common price action and patterns, right? To show me that to show me that the trend line is basically valid and is confirmed. So what I would do is scale down even to my smaller time frames, like my 15 and my 5 minute, to get more insight of what price is basically telling me on the predictable trend lines, right? So if you guys want to see a strategy on how to use a strategy on trend lines, guys, let me know in the comments down below. This is basically how you will draw your trend lines, guys. And if you got value from this video, please let me know in the comments down below. It's your boy FX GK Millionaire, and I'm out.